I'm kind of feeling a little stressed out, and I think it was because of these videos, but then I realized that I can actually use that and do a video about stress. So, you feel really stressed out, and you feel yourself kind of starting to whirl, and your head's starting to go, and everything seems too much, and everyone's chatting to you all at once, and everything is moving really, really fast, and you have all of a sudden everything that you feel like you have to do is piling up in your head, and you're trying to categorize, I have to do this, and I have to do this, and I have to do this, and I have to do this, but meanwhile everybody's chatting to you, and you're going, this is preventing me from getting done what I need done, and the stress builds. So what do? What do I do? Well, first of all, you refocus. And you find something that feels not just good, but feels like you. And the important thing is to remember that when you do that, and when you tell your kids, stop everything, I need to refocus, you're actually offering them the tool of refocusing. So that's an added little bonus. So, you find the thought that feels better, and you put yourself in a space of feeling like yourself. And you bring yourself into a place of feeling grounded. You don't think about the to-do list, and you don't think about the chattering, and you don't think about anything that builds that tension inside of you. Because if you think about that tension, your focus churns to the tension and builds upon that. And this is where the power of focus and the power of intention comes in, because if you remember that everything in your thought process, any thought is an energy, and the more you think of it, the more energy it has, and it snowballs and snowballs and snowballs. So your power lies in choosing that thought that feels good. And we naturally are trained to not want to do that, because we go, yeah, but we've got to think about our to-do list because those are the things that need to be done. And I've got to think about the chatter because I've got to take care of my children's needs. And I've got to think about everything that's in my current state because that's what's being presented to me. And you go, no, you don't. You don't actually have to think about that stuff. Not at all. You actually have to take a step away from that stuff. Because when you focus on your intention and how you're feeling, you find yourself again. Stress is a sign that you're not being yourself. Stress is a sign that you're focused on something that your spirit's just not going to go. That's an indicator of a gap between who you are and who you're trying to be. So close the gap. And if you can do that even just in a millisecond, if you can take that focus and switch it to something that feels good, even just take your focus and shift to the sky, or the trees blowing in a breeze, or a memory of something that made you laugh, or even your child's game. Anything that can trigger a spot of feeling better, then you claim your power. Then you take control of the situation and you change the whole energy of the space. So you take a deep breath, you refocus, you think of the things that feel good, and then you're yourself again. Now, if you can do that for just a small space in time, what people often don't realize is that when you go back into the situation, your to-do list suddenly seems easy to accomplish. And everybody isn't even vying for your attention anymore, because everybody has all of a sudden found their own focus. Everybody else has found something to make themselves feel good. Everybody else is all of a sudden occupied. And even if they haven't, even if they're still chattering and asking you for something, you, from your grounded space of you, have let go of the resistance to finding that peace and that joy, and you're open to offering that all around. It's powerful stuff. It's really claiming your space. And I don't know why, as parents, we always want to have this complicated web of what we're supposed to do and how we're supposed to react and what we're supposed to say and how we're supposed to deal with each little situation. And we read books on how to deal with every little toy that needs picking up, when really all you need is to know that you as a parent can control the situation simply by controlling your thoughts. You're not trying to control other people. You're only creating your own outgoing energy force. You are being your ultimate you. And that is what everyone came in here to be. And that is what your children came to experience. And that is what spiritually aware parenting is all about.